7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone! I mean, hello!
Happy New Year, everyone. God is still a dick, and wow,
I touch living things.
I'm sorry. The Master is still a dick.
Up. Nice job. Living things.
Oh hi.
Remember how I talked about those ominous butterflies?
Yep. Fucking butterflies, man.
They weren't just there as decoration.
Damn it!
Yep, vines, flowers.
They were totally there as decoration, but now they are not.
Well, they were hinting at things to come. Seriously, everyone, check out the soundtrack for this. This game has such an amazing soundtrack.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
one of the best chiptune soundtracks.
Can vouch. Am headbanging. That's entirely the reason why I'm dying.
Yeah, too busy headbanging. That's my excuse. I'll allow it, because I fucking love this track especially. This is right up there with Positive Force. This is a track, I'm in college, I'm studying for something, I'm going to just loop this for hours.
Super loop. I didn't have anything like that. The closest thing I had was Gurren Lagann.
Well, for me, like I think I said it in the VVV home. There is no chance for you, no reward. This tower extends to a place beyond your reach.
Okay. Like I do most of
Defying me will only bring you closer to your own demise.
Like I do most things for a reward. Have you seen our view count?
Yeah. But if you're so sure of yourself, henceforth thou shalt no longer check the rules.
Okay.
Literally, hitting Q is now an instant kill button.
But how do I save? Oh, the rooms.
Yeah.
Fuck. I hate this so much. Damn it.
Hi, I'm Ogre. I like hard games.
I do like hard games.
I know.
That doesn't change.
Yep.
Being good at them doesn't mean... Ow. You don't have to be good at something you like.
Yeah.
You just gotta like it.
Don't touch the side. Okay.
Damn it. Why should you have that down to feel by now?
You'll get
But I
it.
don't.
Instead of Loving You, we'll just play the soundtrack. Now you gotta do the timing of the yellow blocks and the butterflies without taking too long, because you only have a minute.
This still isn't that bad, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm sure it'll get worse. This is like a standard work day at this point. Like, the amount of stress. I'm like, okay, I'm mildly panicked. Is that how you feel at work, where a mild sense of panic is just like constantly pervading?
It depends on some of my previous jobs. Yes. I mean, my current job, it's kind of a mild sense of constant frustration.
Ah, the ideal work environment. Damn it, I thought it would last long enough.
Yeah. It was close. You almost have it. What?
Oh.
Oh, well, one thing I started doing, saying last episode, but, again, not just in the music. I was talking about why I like this as such a great indie game. And we'll see if we finish this, because we're mostly trying to play this as maybe a 2-off, but we'll see how it goes. If we do finish, I won't have to explain it, but what I really love about this game, besides like the retro aesthetic and chiptune music, is what it also really captures that indie sense of really kind of subtle world building. Again, as I said, like, we're not told who the character you're controlling is, why they're here, why they're climbing this tower, why they're trying to reach the top. The only hints we have is the voice of God slowly getting more and more frustrated with the main character's progress. And it also raises the question, if God can make such arbitrary rules that will kill the character instantly,
Damn it!
why doesn't he just forbid the character from yanking it to the top?
That is an interesting argument.
Exactly. It's
Like, part of me wants to say that this is Limbo or Purgatory. Like, the character is in reference to the character from Limbo, perhaps.
I think Limbo actually came out after. Let me check the date. Because this was 2009 again.
Huh. I think Limbo came out in 2006?
No, Limbo was 2011.
Wow, okay, so in that case, Limbo might be direct inspiration, and this is Purgatory. That would be an interesting story to...
Climbing the Tower to Heaven? Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, I know what the story is, but...
like, you said Satan, and you might have been joking.
Even if we don't, yeah, you know me, I do love false flags. But even if we don't finish this, I'll show you the ending.
Okay,
and we can always discuss it in another playthrough if we decide not to finish it on the channel. And I'm pretty sure there are other Let's Players who have just recorded the entire game if you want to see the ending, and we don't record it, which I highly recommend. Unless you play it yourself. This is all, by the way, this is a completely free game. Just download, search for Tower of Heaven. You can play it on their site, but you have to... It was made with Flash, so if you're one of those people who don't use Flash anymore, you have to look for it as, like, a downloadable, which is a bit harder to find. But we recorded this using the downloadable, which is still free and easy to get. But yeah, support the makers. Akisoft, I believe it's called. They have a couple other games too, which maybe we'll check out. I haven't played them, but I love this game, so it's probably worth checking out.
Okay,
but yeah.
Do you want to put the link for the downloadable in the description?
No, because the downloadables... let's put the link to the Flash version, because that's actually hosted on their site.
Got it.
The downloadable was hosted on GitHub.
Damn. Ah, okay.
So that doesn't, like, do the creators any credit. So we'll do it that way. We should have done that for Ripple.0.
I think I did.
Oh, did you? Oh, awesome.
Like...
I don't remember, but I'm glad. If we did, I'm glad. I know we plugged the file path, or the name of the website in the video to make sure people visited it, because really, another great game that we should maybe go back at some point.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind playing Penguin Mega Man X.
Sonic the Penguin X.
Sonic the Penguin X. You shut up. Like, all of you can just shut
All
up.
of you at home. All of you in the comments. All one of you.
No, he stopped talking to us. He said it was okay if we stopped talking to him, and we stopped talking.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah. Man, I kind of don't want to play, like, an entire level of just me dying over and over again. But then again, that's basically what we did for number 4.
Mm-hmm.
So this one just needs to end when I beat the level out. This is doing things the hard way all over again.
Yep.
Every hard game is doing things the hard way. That's why it's called hard.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of which, if we ever have a chance to play Fire Emblem on Lunatic Plus difficulty,
Oh god.
I'm gonna make you do that shit.
Oh, okay.
You don't like that shit, do you?
I don't, because I'm a save scummer. I really hate losing characters.
Oh man. Well, you need to do that on Lunatic and Lunatic Plus. If
Well,
you don't
yeah.
have the right character, you're going to die. But Lunatic Plus has a fun thing that you need to understand early on, and I'm just gonna spoil it in that video if we ever do it, because I don't want to take the time to explain it here. Especially now that I'm thinking about other
Oh, you're
things.
doing so good.
I figured out what I need to do. I need to jump in between that butterfly in order to stay there.
Stupid deadly butterflies.
I know, right? Those butterflies are just the worst.
Being alive and all. What jerks. I think you gotta go faster.
I-
Or wait for it, but then it might take too long.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Eventually...
Because once it starts, like, circling down, you don't have enough space to get over it without touching the sides.
Yep.
And I might be wrong, but I'm guessing that if you wait for it, you won't have enough time to complete the level.
Damn it!
Oh, yeah.
I
Almost.
had it!
You had it.
But I figured out the problem, so I feel already accomplished. It only took me, like, what, 7 minutes?
Yeah. Honestly, this is a fairly short game. If we want to just do this for I don't know how many episodes, or until you get frustrated, I'm fine with that.
I'm not gonna get frustrated. Like, that... I can't remember the last time I was frustrated with a game. I'm not like Aaron in that way. Like, I like games too much.
Ah.
Damn. Like, any game that is interesting enough to provide a unique experience.
This is very unique and interesting.
Yeah, well, like, it actually isn't that unique, to be honest. Like, this reminds me, well, like, mechanically, I'm thinking of Kaizo levels.
No, mechanically it's not unique. It's a pretty standard platformer. What differentiates it is the conceit of the deity passing down laws.
Yeah, and the laws are probably the most interesting part of it. The fact that the game just arbitrarily changes to reflect the laws, yeah.
And if you want to get really deep, you can start wondering if in a sense, God of the Tower of Heaven is the designer himself.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not that. I'll wait for, like, that to me doesn't strengthen the title, to understand that. It doesn't make the work better whether it's equally good whether it is the designer or not.
Well,
but that does seem like something that would happen.
I feel fine telling you that's not the story. It's definitely not, you're not a game character trying to
Damn it!
beat the creator. It's much more interesting than that.
Yeah.
Or at least I think so. But I think it's interesting to think of it from a game design and metaphorical perspective.
Yeah, like that.
It is basically the designer handing down rules from on high.
That is true. But the speaking of game design on a more practical level, the symbols that have been used in this game thus far, while there are a couple gamey symbols like these saws, ironically, most of the game is hinting at a different symbolism. And I would not assume that it has something like that. The music is... Like, I don't know a good reason for it to be in this 8-bit graphics, except for practical reasons, of like, this is probably what the designer was good
Well,
at
it's the
using.
aesthetic. It's an 8-bit chiptune because it's basically a Game Boy game.
Well, yeah, no, I understand that, but, like, for the aesthetic that they're going for, I can think of different things that they could
Yes!
do. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you're doing so well, but it's good that you jumped, otherwise that butterfly would have gotten you.
Yeah.
With his beady little eyes. Shifty little eyes.
Yeah. Shifty little butterflies with all their bullshit. That was stupid. Wait, why don't I just... Hang on. Oh, that's why. I was literally going to hit the side of that platform and go up, and I forgot that they couldn't hit the side.
Hey, yeah, if you forget the rules, why don't you just check the rule book?
Oh yeah, 1 second. Let me just give that 1 second. What was that? You said something silly? Hang on. X.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong button. Oh, it just won't let you.
Oh, it just won't let you? Oh.
What a weird... Man.
Is it because you're on the thing? I could have sworn that when I played it, doing that instantly killed you.
I just hit it like a bunch of times, man.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not letting...
it made the noise. No, you're right. I believe you. I saw it. I'm just, again, I'm comparing my memories to 10 years ago when I first played this.
Man, what a weenie. God's really stepped down on this game. His vengeance game is super soft. But I've already made it decently far, and it looks like the time's up.
Yep. So, you want to do next time?
After this attempt.
I was more asking if you want.
Damn!
If you want to continue to more episodes.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm
next
totally
week.
down.
Not this week, but next week.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. See you next time, everybody. We'll definitely continue this because I think there's a lot to this that's worth exploring, and this game deserves more attention.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.